uniforms of soldiers that have served. And it's, you know, like, get back to the vet thing real quick. Like, the vets have people who put their lives in front of other people's lives for the greater good and their idea of the greater good. It's a sacrifice. And I love my brothers in arms, and I've met a lot of heroes along the way. These guys, firemen, police officers, vets, teachers, they will put their life on their line. And so I can do whatever I can to support them. And these are from the uniforms of the men that have served, and a portion of the donations go to help their families, to help, you know, one suffering PTSD. It's a big cause. And I believe I gave one to her last night. I think she's, oh yeah. She's, by the way, she's really shy. But she should stand up. And she can put her hand in the air. Go off in the bracelet. Yes, so.
It really meant the world to her. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Very welcome.
Hey, Travis.
What's up, Andrew?
And
Good.
has your experience and your exposure that you had on Supernatural opened doors to other pieces that you
Yeah, I mean, it's you know, it's given me a family, like, that I didn't know existed in Hollywood for 10 years. I was explaining this to a small group just recently today, when we were doing the meetings in the back and introducing myself to a few of the fans here. And, you know, I go and do films, I work on a bunch of films. When you're on a movie, you get really close. When you're on a TV show, you get close. Because you're there for so long, you're there all day, like, you see your coworkers more than you see your own family, right? So you essentially say, this is my family. And then the movie ends, or the television show ends, and you don't see them for like 4 years. You're like, I thought we were family. What happened? You know, you go to the premiere, and then you hug, you're like, oh my God, they're so close. And the premiere ends, and then they're gone. So it's weird. It is like a family, but then it's not. It just isn't. And I realized very quickly with this show that this is a genuine family. Like, nothing like I've ever seen. And it starts with the boys. It starts with those two guys. Their ability to take their ego, which is as actors, we have to think higher of ourselves because we get rejected so much. So most of us, like, we have to build ourselves up, but literally we're like inside, we're like, oh, he's not good enough, and he's prettier, he's good. We're just rejected so much, you know. I went on, 300 auditions last year, and I got 5, and that's good. That's really good. That's a hard time to put your resume in front of somebody and have them say no. And the boys, they've blown me away with how they have ego. They have impressed me to the point of like, I'm older than them. I know I picked 24, by the way. I use Phoenix Cosmetics. And I was telling a funny story about, my dialogue on Black, I think, was the episode of Fight Scene. I think that was it. No, I think the next one, Rose. And I'm saying that stuff to Dean where I'm like, Nyack, New York, you murdered my father in 2001. And I was like, wait, am I 24? I realized it right then, and I didn't know. And I looked at Jensen, and you see my head turn, and he goes, oh my God. Literally, like, and I looked at the director cut, and I was like, he's 36, it's just movie. And he goes, it's gonna be a tough one to sell. So I called my friend Bill Bacco at Vegas Cosmetics. I'm like, you need to send me cream and anti-aging stuff immediately. Or they're gonna off me. And then I have a 12-year-old son. And I started having sex at 11. Partially true. Partially true. But I was like, oh, I must have like married a girl that had a kid already. It was weird. But those guys are amazing. They really are. I'm so impressed with them. I got a chance to meet Jared for the first time, and me and him have become close over the last 6 months, and we all love the Dallas Cowboys together. And we're all mourning the loss of DeMarco Murray today. It's great. If you're from Philadelphia, you're like, yeah, but we got bonded over football, you know, and I think they're becoming friends of mine, you know. We shoot the text back and forth, and I ask them for advice, and I follow their lead, you know. Me being older than them, I look at them as older than me when it comes to being on a show for 10 years. They're a good example of what a lead actor on a TV show should do. Exactly. That's why the show is as good as it is. That's why you guys are fans. I believe so. Because if you love them, you guys know the show all met them and seen and all that stuff, but it's a genuine thing. Like, it's no joke. Someone goes to me like, I'm like, joking? I've never seen like two guys love each other more. It's probably like wives. I don't know. But you know, totally good. But yeah, has it opened the doors to my career? Yes, it's opened my doors to my agents and my managers. You know, they pitch me, I'm current, you know, I'm a show that's hot, that's still hot after 10 years. It's got a big fan base. I'm getting social media followers that helps me get jobs nowadays. It's so, I read people's tweets and they're like, we want Cole off the show. I'm like, yes, I did. He's not a nice guy, but he's coming up. Yeah, it's open doors, and I think it's still will. I think it's a fun ride. So it's a long answer.
First, I just wanted to say number 5. There are Marines all in my family, so.
Hoorah!
Hoorah! And then I wanted to ask you, after your last episode, did you know they were going to invite you back to play Cole? And are you worried about the life expectancy here?
I mean, you guys have all seen the pictures of the next episode, right? Right? I mean, do I look like I'm doing okay? We don't know. I mean, I've done a few projects in my life. I did War of the Worlds a while ago, and that was fun. That was a fun movie. And it was like, hey, you're gonna do a movie with Tom Cruise and Steven Spielberg for 2 weeks you're working. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. And they're like, there's no scripts, and you have no sides. You're just gonna show up and you'll have material when you get there. They almost do that to us on the show. So it's like I'm reading the script, I'm like, this doesn't look like it. So yeah, that's the long short of it is I don't know. I don't know until I get watching the team.
Listen, we're not doing anything you want to say. We're here to facilitate the remainder of the questions, so Rob, let's do a little speed round. We're going to put this speed round. So here, I'm going to rush through. You're going to answer. We're going to get there. All right, you go.
You played some evil characters. How do you balance the karma?
How do you balance that evil karma?
I get back. You get back.
Let's start here.
I needed to stay sane because I lost the connection with people like yourselves. I became a very strong, cold killer with the ability to take someone's life, and I did not want to stay in that mindset. And acting connected me to human beings.
Funny you pick Supernatural to do that, right? Say natural, whatever. Say natural. Go ahead.
Nice to meet you.
My question to you is, when life sometimes gets tough, where do you find motivation?
When life gets tough, how do you get the motivation?
My family, the Tan Mafia. It used to be my ex, but I'm single now, so not anymore. And now, you guys are...
Yeah. All right, here we go. Another questions.
They wouldn't let me ask my Lusty Fangirl question.
Yes.
So, can you just tell us what you have lined up? What's coming up for you?
What's next for you? Travis Aaron Way.
What's next? Well, I just auditioned for Bryan Cranston's new pilot. And it was down to me and this kid, Shane McCray from New York, and Shane got it, so.
That's all right.
But The Forger with John Travolta, Criminal Activities with John Travolta, and then 3 independent films that you guys.
All with John Travolta?
All
You know, John